Okay, we're back. I've got a special treat for you today because we got a live match against Pierre from Switzerland. Pierre is a much better player than I am. He's 4K, he's 4Q. You can see that there, and I'm like 13, so I gotta play a little bit conservative, I think, against him. I don't want to go too nuts. I don't want to get too aggressive because he will probably exploit whatever I try and do. So I think he teaches Go, and I know he hosts like a live tournament and things like that. So kind of a fun little match. And the interesting thing is we'll get the recording, I think, from his side as well, and we'll be able to sort of compare our 2 points of view. We'll see. It might be in French. I don't know. I'm not sure. But the first collab with Lilan Lu, Pierre from Switzerland. So I'm curious to see how he's going to approach this. If he's going to get super aggressive, if he's going to go easy on me. Let's see how nuts he gets here. Taking the big points right away. He's left his own corner sort of unattended here. Chosen to attack mine instead, which is fine. I'm going to throw in. Say, hello, how you doing? Jump into the middle of this space here. Get a little feisty off the bat. These fun games our live games are fun, I should say. This one might be a little longer than some others, but we'll see. We'll maybe do a breakdown afterwards as a separate video, but we've been trying to do this little collaboration for a while, so this will be a fun one. I think I'm used to playing faster games too, so this will be kind of nice. I have a little bit more time than I'm used to, which I might need later on in the game. I might need that spare time. So we'll see. Right, all right. Sip a little coffee. We have quite a time zone difference. It's 9 in the morning for me, and it's 5 in the evening for Pierre. So I have my coffee going. Try and keep me sharp early in the morning here for this game on a beautiful Saturday morning. This is interesting. He's starting to form a little bit of a U shape here, right? What's he going to try and do with that? Is he trying to box this out? Don't know if I want that. I might try and take the big move up here, which would give me the ability to push in this way, or do I take a move up here and push in this way? I think I should probably take the bigger spot, right? The bigger move. Do that. He might throw in here. I wouldn't be shocked. I maybe should have gone one line higher, actually. Maybe should have gone there. And then I could have jumped over to about here if he had thrown it in this space up here. We'll see. I feel like he might push this way. He might, play something like this or an attach, maybe here. Trying to bolster this little shape he's got going. I don't expect to win this game, let's be honest. Yeah, I gotta play it safe here for sure. Can't leave a double Atari open there, especially against a stronger opponent. That would be insanity. All right. What are you thinking, Pierre? What are you thinking? I like that his picture's a goat. Like he's the goat. I don't know if they have a lot of goats in Switzerland. Probably some. It's pretty mountainous, right? I'm sure there's a couple goats kicking around. Too much free time on my hands. I'm batting like a goat because I'm used to these really quick plays, but we got like 15 minutes each. Pierre's taking his sweet time here. He must be doing some commentary along with this. It'll be cool to stitch these videos together. We can do a little back and forth, show you my thoughts, show you his thoughts, how he's approaching things. So what do we got left? I mean, big move here, big move here. sort of a big move in there. I think I should have played a little closer. This one should have been up a little higher. Yeah. I'm going to take the corner, though. Attack that guy and attach. He comes out. Interesting. And that gives me the chance here. I'm going to push this way. That worked out really well, I think, for me, because this stone really supports this stone. And it potentially links me up. I might be able to sneak underneath there along the side edge of the board and connect up. But I have a nice little base forming over here. Certainly isn't solidified yet, but we got a starting point. We got a place to start, at least. I'm not getting squeezed. I thought he might really attack this stone. He didn't do that, so I'm okay with that. Also the opportunity to connect up this way as well. Probably not, a little trickier, but we'll see, we'll see. Pierre might run out of time here. What's he doing? He's down to 10 minutes already. Very interesting, very, very interesting. Yeah, I'm too used to these speed matches, so I gotta slow down. I gotta take my time. Think through this a little bit more here. So what's left? I mean, we should be taking these big moves, right? If he takes one, I'll take the other one. Really makes no difference to me. It'd be nice to maybe get this one, actually. Then it feeds off this group and extends my group that way, while also putting a little bit of pressure on these two, right? Because then you can see him. If I had that spot or somewhere around there, I could start to circle this group up. You can, you know, if it's something like that, he's sort of in my territory potentially. Whereas if you play over here or here, he's going to approach from either the top or the bottom, and then I just have to go the other way. So I think I would prefer this top position, given the choice. We'll see what he does. Maybe he might support these two. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking here. He's taking his sweet time on this decision. What are you thinking, Pierre? What are you thinking? And there's no handicap, so he's got a pretty clear advantage when you look at his skill level. I was checking out his profile. He recently beat a 2Q, which I certainly have never done. I'm trying to think of what the strongest opponent I've ever beaten, what that rank was, and I don't know if it was like a couple of years ago. I think I was beating some 7s and 8s occasionally. I think like the highest rank I've been is about a 7Q. When I was playing quite a bit, and I've dropped off a bit here, you can see I'm taking some tougher games, so my ranking has suffered accordingly. Pierre must be giving a lecture on his side. What's he doing over here? There we go. Okay. I mean, good play in that what he's doing is he's supporting these two, and you can see he wants to sort of link this up, and then that'll give him some space to jump out this way, jump over to the right, maybe form a wall up there. So like I said, I kind of wanted this upper position anyway, but right now these two stones of mine are in a slightly weaker position than I think black's. I have the corner roughly, certainly not settled, but now he's got 3 stones here for my 2, so I'm a little bit outnumbered. And I don't want him creeping around this corner in this way, so I'm going to take that spot right there. Threaten to throw his stone into Atari. And now we're 3 stones on 3 stones. Just gives me a little bit more of a safety net up here. So I like that. Now I'm presuming he'll do something to support the stone. Yep, exactly. Now I wonder if I should threaten something like this. I like, because if I play here, then I'm threatening to cut through. So then he's going to have to respond and probably bring this group out. So I sort of have a forcing move that makes me a little bit stronger because I need to have 3 stones that are connected instead of these 2, which can kind of potentially be exploited. So I play here, strengthens my group of 2 into a solid group of 3, and then I'm assuming he's going to play, probably here, and run out. The chance he plays here, but then he leaves that cutting point open. And I don't expect that could I do that? If he played here, this cutting point's open, I could play there, but then he could put me into a ladder situation, right? And where would I end up? Not good. I'd end up in his stone, hitting it and dying. So sure enough, he played exactly where we sort of expected. Do I get aggressive and play here? Probably not, right? Could play here. Could play here. Maybe this is a nice safe play. If I play something like this, he's not going to play here, is he? I guess he could. Yeah, no, never mind. Because if I play here, let's just play it out real quick here. Can I do that? Look at that scenario. Yeah, if I played here, he plays here. Yeah, and then I do something, and his next move he puts me into Atari, so that's no good. I want one more safety play up here, I think. Instead of just having one stone all by itself that could be easily pressured and exploited, just that extra little bit of safety now that I have 2 in a row, get those extra couple liberties, and really I think helps my corner. So this feels pretty safe now. He could do something crazy and throw in here, but I don't expect that. So now what? Now we have pretty big space here and a pretty big space here. There's 2 spots left on the board with big plays. Do I want to jump in the middle here? Or do I want to... I could also potentially attack this corner, which would be an interesting play as well. There's less opportunity up here, but also I don't want him to throw in the middle and just give up that whole top of the board. If he throws in and gets a spot here or here or here, he has formed a pretty solid group along the whole top of the board. I don't really want that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw in up here. I'm going to throw up 1 line higher than I did, I think, over here. So I was on the 4th line, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I'm coming in the 3rd line, 1, 2, 3. Just because he's got a pretty strong presence on that 3rd line already, and I don't want him scooping underneath if I'm further out from the edge of the board. And this way, doesn't matter what side he approaches from, he could extend out this way, he could push from the other corner, and I just go the other way. I'll jump off, like, if he pushes this way and does a play like here, then I'll come out 1, 2, 3, and I'll play there. So bingo. So I play right here. And again, nice little shape forming up there, at least the basis of a shape. I don't actually have a shape at this point, but you can see how it should be easy enough to get one. And actually I like this because this 3-3 is open, and I'd like to try and attack his 3-3 at some point and see what he does. I have a pretty good track record of living in there, especially if he's 2 lines off. If he, this is a big night where he's off 1, 2, and then over 1, kind of like a knight in chess. Whereas if he was here, I think it'd be a lot harder to throw in here. So if this stone was 1 closer. This is interesting. See, I like this play that he just did. This really helps his group here. You can see he's forming shape here. And it's also kind of pressuring up around this way to put pressure on my 2 here. So with that 1 play, this feels a little bit more boxed in, a little bit more threatened. Certainly not in danger yet. And you can see how it's giving him an opportunity to shape up here while also pushing him out this way. He's got an easier chance to run if I, try to block him off there. What do? Do we do a pestering move and jump in here? I could threaten to cut. I don't mind this. If I go here, I'm threatening to cut through, and it might force him to play here then. And it also gives me a little bit more strength here. Starts to improve my shape a little bit and just my position. Going again from 2 stones up to 3, just I feels that much stronger. Starting to bring me out from the edge of the board a little bit. And just threatening to cut in. Now I can run up this way now if I need to. Even if he starts coming this way instead, and maybe he plays here, then I'll probably follow up with the adjacent spot. Got the basis of a battle forming up here. I like that. Again, big move left up here. Maybe I shouldn't even attack that. Maybe I should have thrown in here. I probably should have. This is kind of a small move. It's a little more threatening than anything. So if he plays in there to stop me, he does not. But again, you can see he formed up a bit of a shape with this stone, and now he's doing the same thing. He's got another one here, and he's starting to build his shape out, which I can appreciate, as opposed to just a line, which is kind of what I'm doing here and in here. Instead of capturing territory, I'm just kind of creating a line of stones, so that's something to keep an eye on. I'm gonna play here. I don't want him to punch in this way, and it's also pressuring this stone by attaching. Like my next play would be great if I could go right here, and get a tiger's mouth here. It kind of strengthens up my wall, while also attacking that stone. And this is a nice bridge play between this stone and this stone. Just gives me that little bit more space. Up the size of my brush there. There we go. Bigger brush, bigger highlighter. Maybe I'll go bigger. Bigger still. 12 point, go up to like a 16 point. There we go. That's nice. So sure enough, he took pretty much the play that we were expecting. And what is next? Like, I'd like to get a little more shape up here. I'd like to cut in this way. If I go here, I guess he could play here, right? Which wouldn't be good, because then I'd have to play here. It gives him the opportunity then to go here. He slices through and completely cuts off my stone. I don't want that, but I'd like to get some shape in here. But I'd also like to, like, he's got this wall forming here, so I'd like to get in here somewhere and attack it probably from the top. But maybe, you know what? Maybe I like this, actually. This really strengthens my shape. Gives me the ability to run out this way, so I'm not going to get trapped against the side of the board in here. If he does push up this way, I can run out if needed. A little bit of shape forming, potentially an eye there. And again, we're coming out this way a little bit, which means I can jump into this space down here. I don't want him to get this. Like, I don't want him to play like here, because with that one play, he's getting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Getting like 16 points with one stone. Don't want that. Okay, shifting focus to attack this group of 3. I feel like Black's pushing me around a little bit. Black is definitely dictating the play of this game. Because this is a sort of defensive play in that he's expanding his territory out, but also then pressuring my white group sort of from the center. So this is He's doing a really good job of creating some shape in here. I'm gonna threaten to cut him off. I'm not probably gonna get it. I'm assuming he's gonna play in here next at h14. Yep. Maybe do I threaten to cut in? Probably not. Not at this point. It'd be nice to try and capture these three, but I suspect that won't happen. Although I can throw in this way. Yeah, I can throw in here. Doesn't matter. He can attack from either side, right? He can go here or here, and it doesn't matter because I can push the other side. We do that. But ultimately, it's not going to matter. But we took away a little bit of his potential eyes. We cut in there and removed some eyes. So he's still not settled in here now. I think that was a nice little win for us. A little bit of pressuring on his group there, which had a lot of openings, and I threatened to cut in, eat up some of those eyes. So I'm assuming he's going to go here next. Maybe he doesn't have to, though, because then he could play here, which would be... He gets this position right here. That's a super strong spot because he's got... he'd have a tiger's mouth this way, and he'd also have a tiger's mouth this way, right? He'd have one here and one here. So there's really not much I could do, but it would really also eliminate some of those potential eyes that he's got, so we could still pressure this black group. But notice how he's coming around this way now. And my group of 4 stones here is starting to look a little sad. I need some shape over here, for sure. If I get a free play with this next move and he doesn't attack, yeah. So now I have to take this big move, I think. Do I come out on the 4th line? Or do I go back to the 3rd? Go 4th line out here. No, let's stick it at 3. Right in the middle. And I think I made this highlighter too big. I'm gonna shrink it down. Down to 12. This is good. That's a better size. Perfect. So again, he'll probably approach either from the bottom or from the top. I take the other position. But then black is still in control of the game. What do you call that? One, not a joseki. Look that up. When you have control and go, what is that called? Not golf. Go. Yeah, what's the term? Oh, he did play. Perfect. You want to jump off. Easy peasy. I don't know. I can't find the term I'm looking for. It's okay. It'll come to me. So all the big moves are gone now. It'd be interesting to see what he plays next. Still have this 3-3 in my pocket up here. I'd like to attack that at some point, but I'd say my next priority right now is this group of 4 stones. Need something. If I go like here, might be a good play. Go this way. Do I attach here? I can attach here. Or I could play here, right? Then he goes here. Am I in trouble if he does that? If I play here, I think that links me up here. So he can threaten to go here, but then I play there, and I think we're safe along the top. Kind of strengthens both of my groups. This one up here was feeling a little bit weak. This one up here, a little bit weak as well. Okay. But now if he goes here, I think I have to address it by going here. And he can maybe kill these guys off. Shoot. I maybe have sacrificed these 2 stones, but the point is I get to keep this group alive. Now he's shifting. Oh man, he's doing such a good job of these big spaced out moves. Like, look at this framework he's got out here, right? Not only is he trying to take this corner, but he's also trying to take this group here. And he's also attacking these 2, right? So I think I'm going to attach. Small move though, right? In comparison to him. Yeah, he's doing a much better job at just spacing out his stones. Like, look at this. This is all sort of semi-attached. That's potentially all going to be one group. He might be going for the center of the board, actually. Got another wall forming here. This kind of helps my framework shape over here on the right-hand side and gives me the chance to push into the middle. Yep. We gotta go safe there. Here. But he's forming a nice wall alongside this wall, thereby potentially getting all this. Don't love that. It'd be nice to either sneak in this way or this way through these gaps. So there's a nice gap there and a nice gap there. So my first instinct is to throw in right here in the middle. I can push this way, I can push this way, I can go down if I need to. Gives me a lot of options. Let's do it. Center of the board. Curious to see what side I feel like he's going to play over here somewhere. Or the exact opposite of that. Okay. That's fine. There. Don't want to threaten to cut up. Go this way. And go this way. This is the easy connection, right? Over to this group. If I push left, that's the easiest connection to make. If I go here, though, he can just hop right in the middle. I'd put him into Atari, so it's not perfect. Or do I attack one of these stones? I think I do. He wants this, right? I'm gonna push in into that space. Put a little bit of pressure on this stone. I think he's expecting me to go this way. But this stone does a good job of forming up this group, right? This is kind of what we said we didn't want him to do, was to throw one in here, but more like here, here, here. So there's still room for me to throw something in here. How do we do it? How do we do it? I jump way up here? Maybe I do. I'm gonna play something like this or this would be ideal. And then I can form up my sides here a little bit, and I think I'm going to try and live in here. If I can't link up with this group over on the left, yep, fine. Threaten to cut through this way. I could have played that from the bottom, but it just didn't really expand my territory, didn't really add to this group that much. Whereas this stone up here makes just a much stronger wall along the top of the board. So, but now what, right? Attack over here. Go this way. So cut down this way. So we'll go here. I don't mind that. Yeah, I'm going to play that. A little bit of pressure on this stone extends my group out to the left. Getting a little bit closer to linking up to this group over here on the left. Still building out a bit more shape in there, which I think will be important. Again, I'm just going to keep pushing. But every stone he plays here is helping this group, right? Which I don't love. I'd love to throw one in like here. Yeah, might be too late for that now, so I need something up this way. Give myself a little bit of shape in there. I'm going to try and live. This might be a risky business against a much stronger opponent. That's the natural play there. Starting to form up some potential eyes in here, which is great. I'm assuming he's going to play here and cut me off. I don't really mind. That's fine. If I can connect up, that's a huge bonus, but I think I can live over here as well, so I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, I think this would be too aggressive because he could play here, put this stone in Atari, I'd have to respond, and then there'd be a cutting point here to kill off the stone that I play there. I don't want that, but I would like to extend this group down somewhere. Be here. So I need a little bit of shape in here to live. Now that I'm officially split here and not connected, I need to live on the left-hand side of this board. And this group feels a little bit weaker than this group in here. This still needs to be settled. I fully expect him to attack this and try and kill me off. Oh, what just... Oh, he's down to 20 seconds. No, I'm down to 20 seconds. What? Okay. No time
10,
left.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
4 seconds. Okay. Now we're down to, there's not a ton of time here. We're only getting 20 seconds per move, so this is going to move a little quicker. I'm going to threaten this cutting point. Should I take it?
10,
There's left
9,
here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm going to push into this space. See, now the direction of the game is with me, right? I'm getting the forcing plays that he's going to respond to. So I actually don't know when that transition happened. He was in control. that term that I was trying to remember. What is it? But anyway, I sort of have the control of the game, but I mean, I think Black's still winning, I think. I don't have a lot of territory captured. A lot of this stuff in the middle of the... Oh, see, I wanted to attack that 3-3. Shoot. A lot of the middle of the board is not fully settled, I would say, but I just got a free move.
10, 9.
I'm going to go over here. Sure. Try to carve some stuff out here. If I can get another play, like here would be good. Here would be... Actually, I'd like this spot, I think. Maybe I try and take that next. And he's still got some cutting points here. Like, I can slice through here and here. So I can potentially attack this group of two, maybe these guys. Want to be nice and strong along the bottom there. I thought about going up top here, but I don't think that would be wise.
10, 9.
Don't do anything crazy along the bottom. Keep a nice strong base. Maybe I can exploit these two. Okay, okay. Toss in here. I don't mind this. A little bit more attacking. Because I can, yep, assuming he does that. I have a couple potential Ataris now. I can Atari this stone or this stone, and then if I was to get this one, I could definitely kill that one off. It gives me that spot, which I'm assuming he will not allow exactly. Now here...
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Big space over here. He's going to want to protect this corner. I'm going to threaten to cut in, yep. Play up. It's interesting, I like how he set up the timer, because there was more time to think about your moves at the beginning of the game. And now we're down to like 20 seconds a move, and it just keeps the pace up now that we're in the thick of things. But I like having more time at the beginning when you're looking at some of your big early moves that really impact the rest of the game. That's a good play of his. I like that. Because that would have been a nice position for me to take a threat and a cut in here. I never ended up getting to attack that 3-3, which is too bad, but is what it is. What do I do? Do I block him here?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I have to. I really want to play here. I need something in around here now to protect this cutting point. Oh. Fine. See, I play this over this just because it helps protect that spot right there. Getting a little bit of a wall here. We get a wall here. So this is all going to be one group, which is kind of nice. Sure, protect that. Protect these. Safe up there, that's okay. This stone into Atari, I can go with here, I can threaten to cut this, I can pop it here. Ooh, okay, that's his first, like, real nice aggressive play. Can
10,
I block him in?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I feel like he'll be able to sneak out. Yep. Shoot. Okay.
10, 9, 8,
Hmm. He might be dissolving my group over here on the left. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I think he's picking me apart over here now. Yikes. Okay, okay.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Because he can play here. There's a chance I can still sneak over this way. Probably not.
10,
Can I still get eyes in here? I can maybe get an eye here. And maybe an eye here, but that's not... Oh, yeah, that is not guaranteed.
9,
Here we go, here we go. Okay, I think I saved myself here, because now I think I've given myself an out down and connected up this way. Oof, by putting these two into Atari and getting this stone in, I think I saved this whole group. And sure enough, he stopped attacking it, just like that. Ready to pop in there. That strengthened up. Can I attack this? Yeah, I guess I could, right? Because he could play here. It would force me out. I'd have 1, 2, 3 liberties. He'd only have 2. I could. Can I attack? Block him first. Should have attacked that there. Yeah, right? Let's attack that. So if I get that, I might get this whole corner. No?
10, 9, 8, 7,
Yeah, this is a waste. I don't know what I'm doing down here. Stupid. Sorry, Pierre. Wasting your time with that one. I can attack these two, but this is pointless. Yep. Yeah, we can leave that alone. So what was I going to attack?
10, 9,
Put him in Atari there. I'm afraid of this point right here. If he goes there, I think I'm going to protect that spot. I think I have to play here.
10,
Just to make that totally safe. I feel like he could have done some black magic up there and got me in trouble. Not a lot of moves left on the board here, and this is the one where I'm most in trouble. No, I say I'm not in trouble. I'm linked up. That's right. Atari him there. Push in this way. He'll probably try and stop me like here, here. Yep.
9,
Super safe play there. I'm really proud of not dying over here, though. That makes me that makes me happy. We didn't lose a huge group so far in this game. I think Black's winning, but it hasn't been a humiliation against a much stronger opponent. Play it safe there. And we got definitely some space down here. I would like to push in there one way or another. Not too worried about that. Yeah, so I want something over here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Fill that in a little bit. Do some cutting over here.
10.
Let's do it. Sorry, sure. Oh. Oh. Really? Wait.
9, 8.
Go here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Shoot. I think I sacrificed a stone down there. It's okay. Yeah, we lost a little stone down there, but I think I could have played that worse. He could have got me into trouble there. Gently attack these three. Sure, he won't let that happen. Nope. So they'll attack out here because he can push in. Then I can put him into Atari. So this cutting point may have been important. There's a chance I can get a kill in here. No way. Can I get a kill on this guy?
10.
Okay, okay. Yep. We got a kill, ladies and gents, against a 4Q. I'd never been happier in my whole life. This might not be a wildly one-sided game. This might be closer than I think. Not going to check the score until the end, though. See what we got. That also means we're live in here now, right? Because if we've killed these two off, we're fully connected up. So
9,
that's
8,
good news.
7.
This play, because if he goes here, is he going to attack this? Put me into Atari, and then he takes this spot? No, I think I can kill him off then. Go down here. Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Play it real safe in here. I think he may have been able to do some damage in there, so might have been a wasted move, a move on my part, but better than getting killed off. Like I said, super strong opponent in comparison to me, so I'd rather be just slightly more conservative if I don't get killed. I want to keep it as competitive as I can, within reason.
10, 9.
Sure. Getting pretty close to the end of the game now. Yeah, that's fine. This, I can maybe attack this. If I, yeah, he doesn't allow that as expected. No big deal. Underneath this way, put it underneath this way.
10, 9,
I'm gonna threaten this way. I'll get a free play out of that. No, because then he's gonna have control of the game now. Not a lot of moves left. I'm pushing down through here. I can take this spot. He has to respond, otherwise I can kill this group off. So that's a free play for me. And I think he'll have to respond to that. Does, yep. I'm gonna Atari there. Doesn't really matter.
10.
Play it safe there. Or threaten to cut it through this way, and he'll block it. Yep. I'll take that. Yeah, not a whole lot left here on the board. I save there. I don't think I need to, right?
9.
Double Atari if I can go here. I don't think he'll attack this, right? Because he could play here, put me into Atari there. But then, yeah, I just link up, so I think I'm fine. And there, yeah, see, this is a double Atari. I'm taking it.
10.
I'll get one kill here. Won't be much, but something. Couple points here and there. I complain about that. It's left, not much. Still looking at this corner. If he plays here, and play it safe there. Yeah, if he were to play here, I'm in Atari. I have to play here. I have a group of 4. He could go here. But then, yeah, I can just put him into Atari. Yeah, so this corner's safe. Looks a little suspicious, but I think we're fine.
9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4.
The potential double Atari up here on me, right? Yep, so if he plays there, I can't let him have this spot, right? Well, that's no good, so nice and safe there. Now we're getting down to the real nitty gritty. Very little left on the board. Anything? I'll save this stone
10.
there. That might be it. Wouldn't be surprised if he passes here. There's one spot left there. Kind of all I see.
9. 8.
Like that. Yeah, I might just pass with this next play.
Pass. Remove
Pass.
the dead stones.
How much did black beat me by here? What do we got? No way. It's an I win? I don't believe it. Is that right? I won by 1.5? There's still one play left on the board. 2 plays left on the board.
Won.
No way. I beat a 4Q? Come on. That's wild. That was a fun game. That was so close. Man, wow. Fun match. We got to do more against Pierre. He wasn't as aggressive as I thought he might be, but that was I'm shocked that I won that game. I don't believe it. Like this kill right here won me the game. Woo-hoo-hoo, let's go. All right, we'll wrap it up. This has been going on forever, so thanks for watching. If you stuck it out to the end, leave a comment down below. We'll put this together. We'll get Pierre's video, mash it together at some point, and fun match. Good collaboration. We'll see you in the next one. Let's go.